love and support. Hope everybody's having a blessed holiday. But can somebody explain to me why LeBron James didn't come to the aid of Luka Doncic? What was that all about? Why didn't LeBron come to the aid of Luka Doncic? Can somebody out there in the world explain that situation to me? Because I'm still drawing a blank. Salute, salute, salute. So this has happened again, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it has definitely happened again. Hit the like button coming through the door. Support the page as we're going to get into it. Yes, sir. You already know what time it is. You already know what we finna do. I was about to go outside the door and put the headphones on. So you know it was on. You know it was on. Now, here's the situation at hand. Perfection is perfected, so let me understand. Now, we have some crazy, crazy news. He said Jalen Brunson versus LaMelo. I knew what type of game it was. That's why I bet the Knicks, and I won. I knew what's going on. I know the agenda. Told you, you got to understand what's going on in these doggone tournament games. So, somebody said Luka got in a fight. Now, here's the breaking news I got on the Patreon right now. This is the Lakers scandal that we got that's going on. It's the hottest thing on the press between Austin Reeves, LeBron, and Bronny James. It is real, and this is what's going on. Most of y'all don't know it because it involves a lot of white folks. And this scandal is growing. A lot of people who know it are talking about it, but the rest of y'all don't know. Go to the Patreon, subscribe, and you will find out what's what on that Lakers scandal. That's the hottest thing we got going on the presses right now. That's the hottest thing going. That thing like a buzzsaw. Now, getting back to Luka in this situation with LeBron. First, you have to go back to the incident, which we're going to do and show it to you in slow-mo in its highest form so that you can be caught up. Now, as everybody rushed back, nobody knew what was going on. You saw a push in the back, but you see LeBron has not moved. LeBron James is standing still. Why is he standing still? Why are you just standing there, sir? That doesn't make any sense. Why would LeBron James just be standing there? You see that? And the only person he grabbed in the situation was Jackson Hayes. He didn't say one word to Luka Doncic. Now, to anybody else, this would be nothing, right? But who is Luka? You see, Luka, the person that's calming him down is JJ Redick, who came on the court. JJ knows I got to protect him. He's one, he's white. Two, he's a star. Look, LeBron is nowhere to be found around Luka whatsoever. He's walked all the way over to the bench. So why is it that no one is thinking about coming to the aid Now look, here we go. Luka's gonna take a dive. That's a little bump. Watch, Luka's trying to draw a foul. He's gonna flop. Now look, nobody even pushed him. Look at Luka throw himself into LeBron. And look at Dunn's looking like, really? Like y'all are calling this. He's mad at the refs more than anything. Luka just flopped on the floor to get the call. I remember a time when Luka got on somebody from flopping. Now look at LeBron. All right, everybody okay? Cool. Now, LeBron doesn't know what's going on. He see Luka walk up there. LeBron start backing up. Boom. He hits Luka in the chest with the basketball and pushes him out the way. Luka's standing there. LeBron steps out of the picture. Jackson Hayes sees this, runs up. LeBron was right there. He stepped out of the picture. That dude faded away. That boy faded to black. He is gone. So Dunn is right there. Jackson Hayes pushes him from behind, and now the referees jump in there to get Jackson Hayes. As he swings and smacks Jackson Hayes in the face, Luka's sitting there. There's no LeBron. No LeBron. Look, Luka's there. Look, he finna push him back. Yeah, we standing in there. Shoebox got there now. He ran down there, and he ready to square up with Jackson Hayes. Now you see LeBron show up. Look, he has no concern. No concern. No ride for the team whatsoever. Now look, here comes everybody else. Right, Jackson Hayes is in there. He's arguing. LeBron, he comes over. Look, he's not even interested. He's not grabbing Luka at all. He's grabbing Jackson Hayes. Come on, Jackson. Look. The whole incident kicked off. Look at LeBron. Man, when Luka took that flop, I was in the back. When he pushed him, he pushed on Dunn, I was in the back. Luka still in the fray, I was in the back. I'm the leader of the team. No, I'm in the back. Man, it's Luka team now. I'm just in the back. Refs getting involved, I was in the back. Other teammates showing up, I was in the back. Marcus Smart coming down and getting hit, I was in the back. He gonna stay in the back. What I tell you, he gonna be in the back no matter what. He is not getting involved. Look at that. 3 more guys coming down to jump in. They coming to get down. I was in the back. He saw them dudes coming for his boys. He ain't care. He don't care if they get Luka rocked like a chair. Here you gonna sit there and talk about that. Oh my God, act like you the king and open your mouth. That boy is a girl, he should scout. He saw them dudes coming and he was out. How come when they're getting it on with your guys, you are there? Look at him. He right there. He right there. And the only thing he did was grab Jackson Hayes. He didn't think about Luka Doncic. This the superstar Jackson Hayes? A guy that's averaging like 6 points a game? You grabbing Jackson Hayes. You supposed to grab the superstar of your team. JJ Redick finna run down here now. JJ is finna protect the future of the team. JJ, like, I know you got me the job, but he is white and he's a superstar. I am on my way. Hey, look, LeBron mad he flopped into him. Why you flopping into me for? He was all right. Now watch he start backing up. He's like, uh-oh, I'm finna back up. I'm backing up. My man doing the moonwalk in reverse. Look at him, backing up. I'm backing up. I don't want none of the smoke. The smoke going down over here. He ain't even over there to try to hold Luka back or nothing. He like, man, that's his business. Jackson Hayes come over there. I'm going to make it my business. Ooh. What? Oh, it's up? Pop. Popped him in the face, and Luka like, all right, yeah, I'm in here. I'm going to throw a push back. Yeah, get up out of there. Yeah, what's wrong with you? And now Shoebox in there like, you want to go? Let's go. and Bron just sitting there. The whole Clipper team is running down here to get it in. The whole Clipper team. Marcus Smart like, will someone let me in, please? I can't see. Can't get in there. They sealed your boy out, and it's all of y'all. John Collins even got down here, and LeBron ain't even there. They ran from down the court. He was there the whole time. The whole time. Joe Jackson Hayes. He's like, I'll fight anybody. What's these boys doing up this time of day? They left the beach towel out. Get my belt. Joe Jackson Hayes. I told you about Bron. Y'all didn't want to believe me. I told you about Bron. Told you what he was going to do. But it's the same thing he's done before. Mm-hmm. He does not have his teammates back at all. Y'all remember this from before. What happened before? Harden and Rondo. Right? There's a push from B.I., the notorious BI3. He's about to hit the ref. LeBron and them step up. Bron's down on the side. He ain't did nothing. Look who come grab him. Make him dance Lance. Now, Bron walked up there and was like, what's going on? So Chris Paul and Rondo get into it. Rondo walks straight up to him. All right, he's talking to him. LeBron right there. He ends up poking him in the face, pushing him. Then Rondo prepare for takeoff. And here's Bron. He grabs Chris Paul. B.I. come there. He couldn't wait. Oh, he come right after Chris Paul. He comes in throwing a blow. And who does LeBron grab? Chris Paul. He is not your teammate. He is not your teammate. I knew then, B.I., he was out. Ingram was gone. He don't ever have his teammates back. You got to have his back. That's all it is. So if you know that you're expendable. You're an expendable asset that he's going to use to expend how he wants to do it. That's just the truth. You are an expendable asset. It's sad to say, but that's exactly how you're being viewed. Very expendable. He could be in the cartoon. He'll be Expendables 3. Any one of his teammates could go. He does not like the fact Luka Doncic is saving the team. He don't like that. He don't like to hear what Luka's doing. He can't stand it. No, there's a lot of things that's been put in the wind that others just don't talk about or whatever. But people will see it. It's all a matter of time. You look at LeBron, he's been the same guy he's always been. It's selfish. It's all about self-interest. You ever had a friend that's like that they prioritize themselves over you? What's up, Jersey Yay? Hoping y'all having a good day out there watching the rest of the game. They got the Green Bay Detroit game on right now. My parlay's going right now. I had to put that on pause so I could do this. Thanks for the super chat, bro. I appreciate it. Yes, very much so. It's like every morsel that goes by. Oh, yes. Did he say the team versus OKC? He's brought them back to prominence. I mean, when they beat OKC in the Western Conference Finals, then we can have that conversation. But it's showing you that this is what LeBron does. He backs out of situations. He shows you exactly who he is consistently over and over again. There's no diggity, there's no doubt. Oh, please. They know exactly what it is that they do. That's the That's the distraction to get you to believe something that isn't true. If you believe that, then you nuts. I'm gonna tell you like that. If you believe that, then you're just plain nuts. There's no way they're gonna sit there and have that kind of belief in place. Yeah, 100%. 100% not the case. That's because there's so many people that do the same thing over and over again. Don't you want something new? Like people say, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. It's like, man, you gotta want something new at some point, right? Other people make those observations. Those are not observations that you should make on your own. Those are for other people to make about you. LeBron James has put himself in that boat. So when y'all go on that Patreon today and y'all see that Lakers scandal, it's gonna blow y'all mind, and you're gonna be like, why did they keep this under wraps? Because it mainly involves white people. So if it predominantly pertains to them, they're going to keep it as quiet as possible. But let me just tell you, LeBron James is a bad influence on Austin Reeves. Just let me just tell you that from the jump. You can believe it, not believe it, don't care. It just is what it is. Now, how many times have you seen in your lifetime LeBron James do things that doesn't really say team, right? How many times have you seen that? LeBron James has done something and it don't say team. It says me. Let that sink in. How many times have you seen Ramon James do some things and it's centered around him and not the team? I would say plenty of times. He said, glass half full. Hey, y'all see the wicket yet?
Yeah, we did. It was good.
All right. My neighbors. I was gonna get them passes to go see the movie because they love some Wicked. Now ask yourself this question. Why do you think LeBron moves in such a way? He's been in the league 23 years. Do you think he could remain in 23 years of playing basketball if they didn't have this magnet ball thing going? On December the 3rd, y'all are going to come with me as I'm going to go live as I go to the corporation that make the microchips for the magnet ball. That's right, December the 3rd. Yours truly is finna really rock the boat and upset them all. I am going to go to the company that makes the magnet ball. Y'all my bodyguards. As long as I'm live, they can't touch me because they know, like, wait a minute, he's live. So y'all gonna be my protection. Right, he's jealous of Luka. It is obvious. He is a diva. So in his mind, Luka's in his way. So if Luka Doncic is in his way because everybody is cheering Luka's name now, they calling themselves the Los Angeles Lukas. Instead of the Lakers, they got Lukas on the shirt. He see that? And he ain't seeing that many Bronny James shirts no more? Or LeBron shirts? His plan is up in smoke. Now, Luka's leading the way to the championship. He's a role player now. He's not even the second option. It's Luka and Austin Reeves. LeBron is the third option. Michael Jordan has never been a second option on the team. He would get the chin checked. That's why he walked away. I don't know about him getting the chin checked, but I know one thing. He didn't want none of the smoke. Because the smoke was coming like a chimney. And he said, nope. You saw he was with Beef Stew. And that was his fight. Beef Stew was ready to give him. He was finna make LeBron James into a beef stew. He wanted no parts of him. He said, man, get your hands off me, LeBron. He was, don't touch me. Not touch you. Never. I would never do that. Beef Stew said it one time. Get your hands off me. His hands came off Beef Stew so quick. He was like, get your hands off me. I would never touch you. I'm so sorry. That was completely an accident. I am so sorry. I'm bleeding. Boy, that did it. That blood started pouring, man. Beef Stew went through a thing. He went through the Lakers coaches, his teammates, everybody couldn't hold him back. Draymond Green told you, man, that's the strongest player in the NBA. Completely. Well, you got to ask yourself the question, why is it like that? Why is those scenarios being put in place to where people got to make their own decisions? You know, like they got to go around and try to figure it out while everybody else seems to know what it is. It's been like that because he's pretentious. You want to have someone that's locked in on the team, that's there with you, that's going to be in the trenches. That's what you want. What you don't want is somebody that's not going to be in the trenches with you, that's finna complain. Oh, it's okay. No problem. All right. All day.
You don't need to bring inside. You can
Oh, I wish I'd known then.
$6.
Okay. I was about to say, I was like,
Yeah, you can just pay it here and grab
yeah, yeah, that makes more sense.
Thank you, sir.
All right. All right. There you go. All right. Now, whew. All right. There's that. Ugh. All right. All right. Ooh. Yeah, we ready. All right. We back at it. Go. Chris Paul is one of his best friends. Yeah, well, so was Rondo. Both of them his friends. But Rondo's on your team, right? What does that look like? When Brandon Ingram, when you first became a Laker, he was the one that showed you around. He was the one that welcomed you in and said, let me shake you around, man. He came there to see you and say, hey, man, this is the young talent, the young star, and you see how he balling out now in Toronto? when they finally made the team, really built it around him. They built it around Zion when he was in New Orleans. They made it about Zion because you're supposed to. He's the #1 pick, future star. They built it around him. Then LeBron James come in there and make everything about him. Once again, forget everybody else. It's always about me constantly. And this has been the growing trend of a problem for the last... They should have gotten rid of LeBron 4 years ago. Seriously, if they wanted to be serious, he should have been gone right after the Russell Westbrook. When they didn't make the play-in, you mean to tell me I got 4 NBA All-75 players on my team and we can't make the play-in? It's time to go. I'd have been like, this LeBron project has been a failure. Having LeBron on the Lakers have been nothing but a failure. You would have gotten further and farther with lesser named players. Y'all tried to make, and I mean the NBA, when I say y'all, tried to make LeBron James the pinnacle of everything because you think he's bigger than what he really is. He's not Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is internationally loved and appreciated. They do not love LeBron James like that. If they loved him so much, they would have went and supported Space Jam 2 or House Party. He was in both of them. He ruined both of them. No imagination, no creativity, just a carbon copy. Nobody is fooled. Oh yeah, the writing's on the wall now, so all he could do is pout because he didn't get a 2-year extension. He was willing to kick back some money and say, all right, well, let's do this 2-year extension and then I'm gonna cash out on my 2nd year. And they were like, no, we're gonna let your contract pay out. So they willing to let $51 million go this season with LeBron. He's upset about that. He's been pouting about that. He wanted a 2-year deal because he wants to try to get Bryce and put him into the NBA and put him up on the Lakers so he could play the one game, whatever game it is, with his sons. Because in his mind, that means something. No, that means something to you. It don't mean anything in the overall picture of basketball. Nobody is trying to... It's players right now that don't want to be in the spotlight because of their child. You know, Kenyon Martin didn't want to be around because he know the reputation he had. It wasn't that good with some of the people and a lot of coaches and teammates and things like that. These guys are now general managers. And he was like, I don't want that to hurt my son's chances, so I'm going to stay back. Right? Then you got Carmelo Anthony. You know, his son wasn't a McDonald's All-American. When you could see clearly Cayenne, is definitely a high school All-American and shouldn't have been there. But politics kept him out of it. And we saw Bronny James was. So we all know that there's rankings and then there's politics that come, and then they make their decision on the way things should go. As these decisions play out, crazy work. Absolute crazy work. Yes, sir. Thanks for the super chats. All y'all sign up for the membership. No, I never looked at it that way. Because if I was to do that, then I would be cheating the game. You could be a leader. There's different ways to lead. Some people lead by example. Some people are vocal leaders. Some people lead by experience, knowing when to apply pressure, when to do these things. LeBron does not possess leadership quality at no front. He needs someone else to step in to be that leader that he isn't. His thing is, I'm just going to do my part, and I have a team of people behind me to help me be successful. They got to all do the work for me to be great. And I can just stick my chest out and say I'm great. Mm-hmm. 4 years ago, I would say probably if you wanted to give him a year out after the 2021 season, then yes. Trading LeBron or asking him what team you want to go to, that makes a lot of sense to me. I would have got rid of him in probably 2022. So we could make a real push because they had a real chance. They had a defensive team that could make a run, and they won the championship of the bubble, but they were a big team. They had big guys on the team, and they kind of scratched their heads wondering, why did we go away from that to get small? And then we just took a scrapyard of players that was still good. That was never their problem. Being good was never their problem. Their only problem that they possessed was the fact that they were playing in a stagnant offense where one guy wants you to remain still while he dribbles and forces a double team, get one high pick and roll, play a 5-out, 4-out all night, and you're just standing still like a robot till the ball gets passed to you, or you have to come up and set a screen. And if somebody double, he'll pass you the ball for you to shoot. That's your game now. Where you came from a team or been taught your whole life to run sets, know how to slide, pick, stunt, everything. And all of it is now null and void because you're standing still like a robot. Most people can't play that way. That's why some players that leave there, they go to other teams and they're very prominent. As soon as they leave, they have very prominent careers. They're able to take their game to another level and perform. You saw Malik Beasley, right? Wasn't he on the Lakers playing with LeBron? And they act like Beasley could only score 3 points a night. No. Who is he playing with? He went to the Pistons and he balled out. They had him out the league. So playing with LeBron could stagnate your career. It's not necessarily a good thing for you. It's not a good look. Said ask Kevin Love. Exactly. So when they say he makes players better, we're like, who? Where? Name one. What player did he make better? It's an illusion. Never happened. Luka makes players better. He helps you get contracts. Lively right now got like a $60 million deal, almost $80 million deal because he played with Luka Doncic. All their numbers dropped when Luka wasn't there. He makes things easier for you. One, because he can shoot the basketball. He can score. He's a better post-up player. He has all the tools that LeBron James never got to learn or never wanted to learn. So now that they got this action ball, right, he didn't make Austin Reeves better. Austin Reeves was already playing like Austin Reeves. That's how he got on the team. He wasn't drafted. He beat out all the other guys on the team. He was smoking Vanderbilt and everybody in camp, and they was like, hey, who's this kid? And he's white. Grab him. And there you have it. Austin Reeves is a Laker. Hit the like button, y'all. I know y'all just got here. Y'all with me on this hip-hop ride. Luka's only been in the league 6 years. I know it feels like he's been in there more, but he's only been in the league 6 years. And so far, all his statistics are better than LeBron's. LeBron has never done what Luka's done. Why not? Luka already been to an NBA Finals, just like LeBron. They lost in 5 games. LeBron got swept. Typical of LeBron to get swept. Yep. Yeah, he's got $52 million to not play. He only came back because he wants to be available for awards. So if LeBron is to sit out games, he's close to not being on any like all NBA lists and all that. So he knows he's got to play 65 games. So he was like, wait a minute, I can't miss this many games. I'm running close. So now I got to play every game now. See, now he don't have too many games where he can sit around and do nothing. That's going to affect him. It's the rareness that makes it more valuable. But see, like I told you, this is not the Miami Heat. It's not the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Lakers are already a dynasty. LeBron has done nothing for their dynasty. Nothing. They remember people who bring in 5, 5 a pop. So you basically wasted years. If Magic came in and did what you did, if Kobe came in and did what you did, oh no. Unacceptable. They said Kobe had Shaq. Yeah, well, he was the number 2. They were 1A and 1B. Because they weren't going to win it without Kobe. You're not even 1B. You behind Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves, an undrafted free agent. That's where you're at now. That you're not better than Austin Reeves. And for everybody who don't know and hadn't seen it, on the Patreon, there's some Lakers scandal going on right now with LeBron, Bronny, and I hate to put Bronny in it, but Bronny, you in it, and Austin Reeves. It's on the Patreon right now. It's the hottest thing on there. I keep getting an alert. Somebody else saying something in the chat. I'd be like, man, go check it out when this is over. The Lakers big three. Yeah, and then they say the new Showtime. Showtime? A 23-year-old bum who can, I was like a 23-year-old player playing with a guy who's been in the league for 23 years. And you're throwing him the alley-oop. And of course he ain't gonna get it. He caught it like, threw it at the rim. I laughed so hard. Like, what were you thinking? Still can't jump no more? Oh, it's just sciatic nerve. No. He's done. Right. You seen the notorious BI3, Brandon Ingram, out there doing what he do? That's what they called him in Toronto. The notorious BI3. He wear number 3 out there in Toronto. But they, you know, he found a home where they needed a leader. Scotty Barnes is not a leader. He's a good player, but he's a Scottie Pippen. So Scotty is the perfect name for him. So they trying to make him a superstar, but it's like, he ain't ready for that. He needs somebody to be that leader. And that's B.I. Luka didn't crumble in the NBA Finals. He was injured. He could barely move in the NBA Finals. The man is literally bleeding from like both knees. And people are like, well, he's just done. Plus, Brown knows how to defend him one-on-one. He needs a pick to get Brown off of him. And Brown is picking him up almost 94 feet. See, that's the key to guarding Luka, is you got to pick him up at least halfway or do 94 feet. Let him burn clock, bringing the ball up. Let him dribble with his back to the basket. Wear him out. Because his own ball usage is high. Like Cade last night. Cade Cunningham. The Celtics would blitz him whenever he had the ball. It's like you don't need to have the ball all the time. Trying to go one-on-one or create and do too much dribbling. Because as soon as you go behind your back or whatever, they send in the blitz. They blitz it. Because they don't believe any other guy could shoot or that they going to trust down the stretch. It's like blitzing. But in the stat line, they're going to say Cade had 40. Cade was exhausted and made a lot of crucial turnovers down the stretch of that game. Durham needed to get the ball a lot more. And then there was a lot of weird activity every time he got the ball. Being formidable? I don't know. I guess it depends on what you think is formidable, I guess. I don't know. But do they have the ability to win it? The Washington Wizards got the ability to win it. The Indiana Pacers got the ability to win it. The Pacers was just in the NBA Finals last year. This year they got 2 wins. What does that tell you? They could put anybody they want in there. They can have a celebrity team with Justin Bieber and anybody else and put them right in the NBA Finals if they wanted to with this new action ball. I wouldn't be shocked if Luka wins a ring. He might win it this year. They might give him a 3-peat. This NBA is entirely different. You think the Dodgers owner bought the NBA so he won't win? That's what he does. He buys a stacked deck. They own the Washington Redskins. Guess what's going to happen to the Skins? They're going to eventually be a powerhouse again. They got to the playoffs last year. This year, injury-plagued season. Plus a lot of those big contracts out of there. Just like they did with the Dodgers. All the players they had, they said, all right. Corey Bellinger and all of them. What happened? Here's your money. Now you can go in the free agency. Thank you. Pay him pay him his old contract. Get him off the team. Well, yeah, if you want baseball, you basically buying the world championship. And you just saw Toronto was way better baseball team than them, and they lost the World Series. Controversial calls, everything. As long as you got someone else who could decide what's a ball and a strike, you don't have a chance. Well, I'm just hoping that, if you're talking best intentions, what is the best intentions then? You tell me. What would be considered best intentions? LeBron James did not come to the aid of Luka Doncic. Why? That wasn't a basketball decision. That was a LeBron James decision. Buddy, our 2016 World Series is bigger than any Dodger World Series that has ever taken place. That's facts. He's jealous of Luka Doncic. Everybody could see it. He's jealous of anybody having the spotlight over him. He was jealous Austin Reed was getting all the fame. He was jealous when they found out he couldn't fit in. You heard him respond? When they was like, oh, LeBron can't fit in. Oh, I can fit in anywhere. He immediately goes into this retreating platform to start his disapproval. Right. So I'm going to let y'all go over there to the Patreon and check out everything we got going. I'm going to get up out of here. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, become a member, all the good things. I'm out. And happy Thanksgiving.